Welcome to another episode of Kelvin's Kitchen, where today we're making a mini rigatoni with an olive vodka sauce. And I'm going to show you how to master this vodka sauce. Wow, that's good. Everybody makes vodka sauce different. I'm going to show you how I make vodka sauce my way. I'm using mini rigatoni. We're using pecorino romano, tomato paste, vodka, of course, fresh garlic, chili flakes, 1 small onion, and heavy cream. It's literally all gonna come together very quick. It's gonna take about 12 to 14 minutes to cook the rigatoni, which is what we're gonna do first. Of course, we have to season the water with salt. They say it has to be like the ocean. I do a little bit less. Let's set our timer for 12 minutes. Let's turn our pan on. We're gonna add 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I have 1 small onion diced. Try to cut it as evenly as possible because you're gonna be able to see these pieces of onion in your sauce. I'm gonna wait for the pan to heat up. I have 3 cloves of garlic grated. I used my trusty zester to get this beautiful fine grate. And of course, don't forget, we have to move the pasta when we throw it in the beginning. All right, let's go throw our onion. I'm not looking for a big sizzle on this because we're gonna get the onions to be translucent. Translucent means we're cooking it completely through, but no color. All right, after about 2 minutes, we're gonna add our garlic. Just about 3 garlic cloves, as I said. That's gonna happen real quick. I wish you could smell this. If you're making the recipe, you're gonna smell this. Onions, garlic. There's something about garlic when it gets toasty and it just feels, make a candle. I would love this candle scent. Roasted garlic. I've never met anyone that was upset that their house smelled like roasted garlic. We're gonna add 6 ounces of tomato paste. This is where we differentiate from other recipes. We're not adding any other plum tomato product other than the tomato paste, so it's very important that we cook our tomato paste like we always do. So let's get that all going. Let's get the high heat. Turn that back up. It's important that the tomato paste gets to cook so you don't have that raw tomato flavor. If you only cook this for 30 seconds, you're gonna taste a little bit of bitterness in your sauce, and we don't want that. So we're gonna cook this for about another minute and a half. All right, so 2 minutes, tomato paste, you can see it's changing its texture. All right, crown and glory. Remember, anytime you're adding alcohol, remove it from the pan because you will get a flare up depending on the alcohol content. Maybe, all right, it's better that it doesn't. I don't want to lose any arm hair, eyebrows, but the vodka's in. Now we're gonna get this coming together. As you can see, the vodka has evaporated. Beautiful. We're gonna add 1.5 cups of heavy cream. And this is where our vodka sauce is really coming together. We got about 4 minutes and 40 seconds left on our pasta. And the most important thing is before we strain our pasta, we're gonna add some of that pasta water. While pasta is cooking, all the starch is coming out, and that water is key to making this sauce. Look at that, it's slowly coming together. It's still a little bit thick, that's why we need 1 cup of that pasta water. But look at that bad boy. It's gonna perfectly coat our pasta. We have a little bit of chili flakes left, a little bit of pecorino romano, and that's all going in at the end. Of course, you can control how much spiciness you want with the chili flakes and how much cheese you want, but I got 3/4 cup of pecorino romano and I got a tablespoon of red chili flakes. All right, so we got about 3 minutes left. I'm gonna strain the pasta, save some of that pasta water, and the sauce is gonna come together right now. All right, so we strained the pasta. It's been cooking for 12 minutes. I wanna cook it for another minute inside my vodka sauce. So that's gonna come together. Remember, we haven't seasoned with salt yet, but we got the pecorino romano, we got the salt from the pasta water, which is 1 cup here that we're reserving. Bring this to a full boil. And then when we're adding the pecorino romano, it's gonna thicken it to the proper portion at what we want. So Now this is all gonna come together. We're gonna have another minute to a minute and a half of the pasta cooking in its sauce. If you just take it out at 12 minutes, it's gonna be al dente, depending on the type of al dente you want. I like it at that 13-minute mark for the mini rigatoni, but always take your pasta out earlier and finish it in the sauce because the pasta is absorbing all that amazing flavor that we've been working so hard for. So we're gonna season it with a little bit of kosher salt. I'm gonna hit it with my chili flakes. We have about a teaspoon here. You can add a tablespoon, you can add more, but I think this bad boy is coming together just nicely. All right, finishing off with a little bit of salt, some pecorino romano. I'm reserving some to throw on top. If it don't sound like that, you're not doing it right. Oh man, that looks incredible. We got about 4 portions here. So perfectly spooning right in the middle. That looks like a healthy portion. A little bit extra sauce, you can never go wrong with that. Parmigiano Reggiano. Pecorino Romano. That's what we use today. And that is your mini rigatoni alla vodka. It smells incredible. I bet you it tastes just as good.